on the platform, and use an open car, maintain a safe social distance between identifying virus
Let's head more towards the back. I can see my small fit of rage when I realized you got a new bus.
I couldn't make it at 10. I had to, so submitted, but I'll catch the next bus.
Tell them to catch the one to Bethesda.
Raiden says the catch the one Bethesda. Biscuit?
Yes.
By the way, just curious, does me speaking like interrupt like the sound on that thing?
Nah, you're all good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's good to be back.
It is indeed good to be back.
Yeah.
I've missed you, James.
Likewise. Boston's a great city, though. I'll be honest, I miss it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
If things were better, I would have been there back in August.
Yeah. And like, yeah. Just in general, I'm kind of wishing I had more time.
This is Twinbrook.
At the same time, I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know what I'm saying, to be honest.
It's all good. Yeah, also you may have noticed, especially on this train car, that the trains are getting a new numbering design. The trains are keeping their normal numbers, they're just getting a new design for the numbers. So they have a black background and white numbers instead of the plain black numbers.
I think I noticed that.
Yeah. It's kind of controversial in the transit fan community. It's literally either you love it or you hate it. I personally like the design.
Please move to the center of the car. This is a red line train to Glenmont. The next stop is Flint.
Yes, the same ones that the older trains have.
Facial coverings are required at all times while riding Metrorail and the Metro bus. Thank you.
Alright, he says, alright.
Yep.
Yeah. The man. God. normally I'm not a big fan of Facebook, but Numtots is the best group.
Oh yes, it's a chill vibe.
Yeah, I love Numtots. Are you gonna record the entire trip there?
Nah, just only to medical center.
Oh,
Because it's just tunnels after medical center. Even though there's tunnels in between Twinbrook, Flint, and Grosvenor, there's still outdoor sections. Like the stations are outdoors, and there's the bridge after Grosvenor.
yeah, I know. Yeah, like the sort of way into the tunnel right near Grosvenor. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
The overspelt way.
And I actually learned an interesting fact about it the other day. The reason that bridge takes that interesting route in the median of 355 is because of the existence of a really old tree called the linden oak, and I think it's either the oldest or second oldest living tree in the entire state of Maryland, so that's why they built around it. I heard that tree might be dying, unfortunately, though, so
I guess maybe one.
just give it a couple extra decades of safety.
I guess when we get there, maybe we can like try and spot it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll show you exactly where it is. I pass it all the time whenever going to Andrew's neighborhood if I get off the Grosvenor.
Are required at all times while riding Metro Rail and Metro Bus. Thank you.
Rods to fiddle. By the way, gotta look out for woodchucks. I heard woodchucks live at White Flint and Grosvenor.
Interesting.
Huh?
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is Grosvenor-Strathmore. Doors opening on the left.
Honestly, I wouldn't really expect very many woodchucks to be out today,
Yeah.
but honestly.
But this is my favorite type of weather right now. Like,
Yeah, it's like really like
This is a
it's
red
really
line
misty,
train
but
to
not rainy.
Glenmont. The next stop is
Love that.
Medical Center.
Exactly.
I remember back in October,
Step back. Doors closing.
back in October,
Facial coverings are required at all times while riding Metro
we
Rail
stopped by
and
this
Metro
Mexican
Bus.
restaurant, and
Thank you.
like right outside her dorm, and it was like really misty out, and it was like nighttime, so we like just vibed in this sort of.
Oh, dude, that reminds me. Like back in December, I went to this birthday party for a kid named Alex, and the day I went, it was like really misty outside and nighttime, and I took some really cool photos around Rockville and Gaithersburg.
Nice. I wish I'd taken photos. It was really nice out, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll have to show you those while we're waiting for Daniel.
And like, additionally, this is kind of shameful, but like that night,
You can tell me that here in a minute. We're gonna pass the oak tree real soon.
Okay.
Right over there. That big one that seems to have lost a limb.
I see that one.
Yeah.
Is that it?
That's it.
Nice. Yeah.
Alright, so continue on with your story.
Okay, so that day was one of the closest times I have ever gotten to actually asking her out.
Dang.
Okay, let me explain. We're essentially in this, in this sort of alleyway sort of thing that our college has, that like, we got a lot of residence halls, like alongside it. It's hard to explain without a picture, so let me actually find that picture.
Okay. I didn't like use any of the words like date or anything. I kind of like half pretended it was platonic, and I was like,
Doors
hey,
opening
you
on
want to
the
like go to a
left.
museum and whatnot? And she said sure. We actually like discussed plans. We even had like a museum in mind.
Nice.
Yeah. And sadly, we never got around to do it, but that's not like the big oof part of this.
Doors open.
Yeah.
I remember we kept talking about it, and I think
This is a red line train to
something
Glenmont.
like,
The
hey,
next
think
stop
about
is
this. This is
Bethesda.
I think this is gonna be
Step
great.
back.
And she
Doors
says,
closed.
and she fucking
Cases
says,
coverings are
yeah, we
required
can
at
bring a
all
whole group
times.
along.
While
Sweet.
riding
I'm gonna
next
report to
rail,
Bethesda because it's just one more stop.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, sure. But yeah, just like, of course she meant it well, and on the outside I wasn't like trying. I was like, yeah, okay, sure, but on the inside I was like, oh god.
It's that feeling. I feel you. Oh yeah, and I should probably mention to you, these trains, as soon as they get in the tunnels after Grosvenor, they pick up speed fast.
I always assumed it was because of like in sort of like that, since the lights are closer to us, it looks like it's going by fast. But if they're actually moving faster, that would make sense too.
Yeah. Alright, that's pretty much here.
Doors opening on the left